Man, I got a dog. Shake to the back to the front, look back at it, make it dump. Back it up just like the truck. Yeah, it's real, yeah, please don't front. Ride this thing, rock it real rock. Ride your head, rock it real slow. Do it, baby, yeah, real low. Hands on your head just like a pro. MJ to the front, MJ to the back, MJ to the front.
So what's good, YouTube? I don't know. I've been kind of avoiding this subject. I kind of don't want to talk about it, but I might as well just talk about it. YouTube, I hope you guys had a pretty good week. So today's topic is relationships. You know, and being in love, and what's real, what's not. You know, all in all, I feel like, you know, anybody could easily talk to you about relationships and how it's supposed to go and how it feels. I mean, I feel like with love, it's like you can't really tell somebody how it's gonna, you know, feel because you don't know. You know, it hits you like very unexpectedly. You know, really, because you could sit here and be like, you know, I would never fall in love with this person, and you end up doing it. Being in love can be a great thing. It's a good feeling, and it's a good way to feel safe, I guess I could say, is because you have somebody that cares about you just as much as you care about that other person. And I think that's what a lot of people are looking for. You know, so I've been in situations where I wasn't in love and in love. I know what the difference. But end of the day, I just want to tell people that, you know, before I go more on the topic, but for those that are, you know, feel like they're in love, but they have one of those abusive type relationships, I mean, it could just be verbally, just going at it with each other, but every now and then physical fighting. I don't recommend staying in that. I've been in that position before, and I got myself out of it. So, you know, I definitely recommend don't sit here and you know, because it's a mindset type of thing. You know, you keep telling yourself everything's gonna be alright. You know, this person, it's just flaws. Everybody has flaws. Yeah, everybody has flaws, but at the end of the day, there's certain things that you should never do. So don't sit here and put yourself through heartache and, you know, hardship, because it's really not worth it. There's plenty of people out here that you could find. You know, but I do understand, you know, nobody wants to go out there and have to find somebody else, but at the end of the day, think about you and what's best for you, okay? And then all in all, if you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody, period. You know, that's just how it goes. But please don't put yourself in any type of crazy abusive relationship. Even if they're not abusive and it's physical, it could just be, you know what I mean, if you're going through it. So just stay away from that. Even if you're in it, I advise you to get out before it gets worse. A dangerous thing I could say. It's great, but it's also dangerous. Why? Because at the end of the day, you know, some people, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, nobody wants to get hurt, right? So my thing is, hey, if you stay true to yourself, stay true to your partner, you know, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever, you know, as long as you keep it 100, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, because I had to learn this down the road. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm always gonna lie, but I noticed that keeping it real the first time, like when I mean keeping it real, don't lie about nothing. Why? Because I tell you, if you don't lie about nothing, you won't have any problems. So, you know, that's why I say just keep it 100 for real. There's no, you know, even if you messed up, just be honest about it. You know, if that person really loves you, they'll forgive you, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, don't do something stupid, because if you cheated, yeah, now that's in your partner's court, they can give you a second chance. But it's great, but make sure if you get it, don't mess it up again, because you might never get it back. Because one thing about love is like, and not being in love, if you're in love, let's say you guys get in an argument or something, you're not gonna sit here and just, leave that person and don't care anymore. See, if you weren't in love, you could just easily just walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say if your boyfriend or girlfriend did something to hurt you, in love, you'll feel hurt, but you feel it inside and it's strong. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not in love, you probably won't really care, and you might want to sit here and be like, oh, it's only because I'm heartless, it don't matter, 'cause I knew that was going to happen, da-da-da. Don't sit here and try to do all of that. But hey, if you're doing that, I guarantee it's because you're not in love and you haven't met the right person yet. So, all in all, that's all I can say. With relationships, just go and be honest, because you don't want to lose somebody's trust. Because if you lose somebody's trust, it's just something that's really hard to gain back. At the end of the day, you guys definitely should be best friends first. That person should be able to be there for you mentally, physically, everything, And especially if you go, how you know that you're in love too with the right person is like, if that person is there for you through the hard times. When I say hard times, I mean, let's say you're broke, you're down, you're busted, disgusted, you're depressed, and that person's still there, that's a keeper. But if it's a person that, leaves you because you don't have the material things or whatever anymore, I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but I'm just telling you the way that it works. But if you don't have those things and they leave, it's not real. It's simple. People playing the victim, they really need to snap out of it and be real with themselves. Stop going on Facebook saying, I want somebody, I want to be in love, I miss having a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Stop doing that, especially when you know it's because you go to the club dressed in a certain way. You want to attract those people. If you exposing your body and you act like you this shit, guess what? You're going to get somebody that's going to come after you for your looks. They're not going to try to get to know your personality. So then what happens is y'all might have a relationship, that might become a couple, but guess what? It's not going to be real because you have never got to learn each other's personality. So later down the road, it was all fun and games, but then when it hits the rocky stuff, you guys don't know each other's personalities, the true colors come out, and then it's just chaos. So that's why I said, don't sit here, don't play the victim role, because you need to snap out of it and be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I used to say you can't find love in the club, but it's possible. But once again, it's one of those things where you need to get to know that person. Because if you don't get to know that person, you get with that person later down the line and you regret it because you didn't get to know them and they show their true colors and you don't like it. And then you feel stuck. And then you want to think it's just flaws. So, I guess I did have a lot to say about this topic, but this is how I feel about it, and that's just me being honest with you guys. Like I said, be real with yourself, and make sure you're stable first before you try to mess with somebody. But you never know. You never know who you're dealing with until, to be honest, you really don't know somebody. Like I said, getting to know someone is the reason why I say it so much is because it's so important to get to know somebody. Because it's just like going to a brand new dealership. Before you want the car, what do? You test drive it, you make sure that's what you want, you see what kind of features, you might just look at what kind of people they hang around, see where their mindset is, see if they have goals for themselves. You need to figure out what kind of person would be good for you. Because at the end of the day, I put it this way, you don't want to be with somebody that has, you can't be here and have goals for yourself and be with someone that's down here. Somebody that doesn't care about nothing. They feel like they don't need a job. They just depend on you. You might like somebody actually, that wants to depend on you. But later down the line, I'm talking about long-term relationships. You're not going to want that because it's not going to do nothing for you. So just like I said, be honest with yourselves. I'll probably do a part 2 about relationships. with some other friends and, you know, see their inputs and put it in the video. But other than that, thanks for tuning in. It's DJ Court. You already know, me and myself. I'm just going to combine my two channels together. And today's Friday. You guys have a great, safe weekend. And I will talk more about this topic.
Baby, I'm right here. You know that belongs to me, so put it right.